Last night on The Flash, we saw the real effects of Velocity 9, met Iris' boss in a little bit more detail, and also got a few insights into Earth 2. Plus, the Star Labs crew learned a secret that we as viewers have known for some time. So, apparently on Earth 2, Beyonce is a senator, and their blood types are very different from the ones found on our Earth. See, it's these kinds of little things that show the difference between Earth 2 and Earth 1 that I just love, and I do not want them to stop. I'm not sure that we are supposed to like Iris' new boss, but at the same time, I'm not sure we are supposed to dislike him either. I know this is, the second time we've seen him on this show, but he remains a mystery. If he's going to be a love interest for Iris, then we are probably supposed to like him, but if this is all some sort of sleight of hand to hide the fact that he's a bad guy, well, then that's another story. Also, last night, Jessie left. So for now, I guess she's not going to be a speedster like she is in the comics. Although I did think for a second she was going to be one with the Velocity 9. Speaking of, the bulk of the episode dealt with Velocity 9 and its effects. We discover that another scientist had reverse engineered V9 and had taken it for herself, causing her to become a speedster thief and giving her a Jekyll and Hyde type split personality. In the end, her lightning turned blue, which led to the unsettling thought that Jay was in fact Zoom, which Cisco then confirmed. Now, if you watched my previous video on the matter, you know my thoughts on this. However, I have a new theory based on last night's episode. Now, I'm going to share this with you with the caveat that I have not read anything from the producers of the show or anybody else since last February. This is based on another theory that a fan put out there in the comment section of some entertainment website, I don't remember which, but I have modified it with the information we learned last night. Okay, so for what we do know, we know that someone who looks exactly like Jay is Zoom. But we also know that someone who looks exactly like Jay is dead on the floor of Zoom's lair. So how could this be? Is the Jay that we have come to know and love Zoom? Or is he dead? I think both, kind of. You see, I now believe that Velocity 6, Jay's original speed drug, created Zoom, not by just splitting his personality, but actually splitting Jay into two very distinct people. Zoom got all the speed, and Jay continued to take Velocity 6 to keep up his speed as the Flash, right up until he got pulled into the breach from the end of Season 1. This is pretty much the only way I can accept that Zoom is played by Teddy Sears. It makes the most sense to me, especially because V6 is a less refined version of V9, and we saw what V9 did to the good scientist. So why couldn't it split Jay in half? So before I go, I want to bring a couple of things to your attention on my channel that aren't exactly Flash related. First, if you're into Let's Plays or Zelda or both, I've been playing Ocarina of Time every Friday since the beginning of the year. Also, this past Monday, I introduced a new series on this channel called Can It Game. This is where I take older or low-end hardware and see if it'll run modernish games. Now, this series will be fairly sporadic on my channel due to the fact that I have to obtain this hardware, which is neither cheap nor easy. Also, I launched a guitar channel a few months back, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. If any of that is any interest to you, please check it out. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.